Everyone, today I want to show you how to work in Illustrator and create, first of all I'm going to show you how to open this document, and then something I want to briefly discuss before we even get into it is you're going to notice in your layers palette, which I'll show you how to pull up in a second, that we've locked layers. So you have to understand what those are and how to unlock them. And before we do all that, you should have this document uploaded on your and on your screen. If you don't have it yet, to get to it, and a quick and easy way is, this is a link from the calendar. You can see there's the calendar, there's the worksheet. So you would just go ahead and download this worksheet and open it up, and you should be good to go. And of course, remember to save often. That's an obvious one. Okay, so for this, first I'm going to click in my layers palette on the word name. If you're like, wait, I don't have a layers palette, go to Window and click on Layers, and there it is. And so I'm working on name, and I'm going to click on the T for the text tool and come on over here, and I've got a little text box, and I'm going to write my name. Alright, moving right along. I want to start a path, and I want to do this on layer 1. So I'm going to click on layer 1, which is design 1, unlock that layer, go ahead and lock this layer so I don't accidentally work on the wrong layer. Okay, to start a path, this one's pretty easy. We're going to make sure that our stroke is set to 4 points, and I think a nice black line is fine for now. And there's my pen tool, so I'm going to click on that. And the way this works is if I just click, 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 you get the idea. Something weird's happening though. See how I'm getting this? I don't want a fill, I just want a line. So click on your fill and set it to no fill. So I just have a stroke and no fill. And now look at that. Alright, so I'm still working with this, and if I keep clicking, I keep getting that. Now, some of you might have already noticed this. If you mouse down and drag, you don't get the same things. You get this weird thing. These are called handles, and I'll explain what they do later, but for now, just be aware that if you do that, you're going to get some weird situations here. So if I just click, it gives me these nice straight lines. If I mouse down, I get that. Now at the end, if I wanted to join my path together, which, what the heck, I think I will in this case. I don't know how well you can see this on the screen, but I get a little circle by my pen tool, and if I click, it closes this off. So that's how to start a path. So number 1, you should know how to set your stroke to 4 points, make your fill have no fill, and know how to create a path. And if you can make it a closed path, that would be awesome. So over here on design exercise number 2, I'm asking you to resume and close a path twice. And I'm going to show you how to do this 2 different ways. So first I'm going to lock design 1, unlock design 2, click on that. To reactivate this layer, what I've noticed is that sometimes if I come over, you see how, and again, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but you see how when I hover over, I get a little slash when it's reactivating the layer. So I come over to this anchor point and look at that. There's a little slash, no slash. Instead I get, you're working on CS6, so it's going to be a different symbol. Mine's an X, but there's my slash. I'm going to click, and it reactivates that layer. And now as I keep drawing, what I'm getting is I'm adding on to this path. What I see all the time, and I'm going to tell you this right now, this is get out of this habit, is students make a lovely path, and then they want to continue it. So, they go do something else, they open up, it's another day, they come over, and they don't wait for the slash, and they just keep going, and they get stuff like this. And it just looks terrible, first of all. But then also, let's say like you wanted to move this path. See, it only moves a part of it. So even if you have it looking like this, which, aesthetically that looks pretty good, although honestly, like once I start zooming in, I can really start to see that there's problems. So that's a problem. But also, again, if I want to move this, it doesn't move the whole thing together. So get out of the habit of doing that right now and learn how to simply come back and see how I reactivate that. And I'm going to just come over and, oh, what the heck, I'll close this path off. Little circle. Done. Okay. So let me show you another method that can work for this. To do this, you're going to use the pen tool, or I'm sorry, the pencil tool, which is right here. So I click on the pencil tool, and if I double click on the pencil tool, I get this little dialog box that shows up. We can talk about smoothness later. In fact, I get to that later in the videos. But for now, for options, you want to click Keep Selected, and click Edit Selected Path. So you're like, wait, how did I do that again? Double click on the pencil tool. This will show up. Make sure that you do not have fill new pencil strokes for now. Just trust me on this. So Keep Selected, Edit Selected Path. And it says within 12 pixels, you can change this range. And before you're like, oh, I don't get it. So I'm going to select this path using my selection tool. And I'm going to come in with this, and this is my favorite part. Why did it do that? Let's do that again. All right, well, either way, let's see if it works. So I'm going to start drawing. Oh, did you notice that, how this altered? Check it out. If I start drawing over this, and I'm going to alter it just a little bit. See that? Look at, oh, wow, that's really cool. So it actually alters the original line that was there. So if I want it to be a slightly different shape, it's very forgiving. And if I want to continue the line, kind of just start off where I was, and now I can come up here, and now it's starting to look like some kind of weird animal. Look at that. And if I, oh, what the heck, I'm going to come over and, you know, look at this. I can come over and I'll give it horns or ear. I don't know what this is. Look at that. Pretty cool. And let's make this other shape rounder. Now, obviously, if I go a little bit too crazy and do that, it's too far away. So just be careful about that. But let's give it another leg here. There we go. And, oh, what the heck? Here's a tail. I don't know. It's my weird, crazy rhinoceros thingy. Whatever. You get the idea. So, yeah. So that's just a couple little tools now for your toolbox that are going to make your life easier.